Okay. Aloha, everyone. My name is Shenoa Farnsworth, and I'm the managing partner at Blue Startups. For those of you who aren't familiar with Blue Startups and the work we do, we're a venture accelerator here in Honolulu, Hawaii. We mentor and invest in startups from Hawaii and around the world. And today is a very special program as we have partnered with our friends at the East West Center. So we have our other panelists. Zhafira, I hope I'm saying your name correctly.
That is correct.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, is here and joining us. She went through one of the programs at East West Center here in Hawaii. I assume you did that in person since we just locked down recently, so you got to actually be here for a while.
I was very lucky, Shenoa.
Yeah, here was nice. And so you are in a similar space, but in a whole different part of the world. So tell us more about your story, and then we'll have time for a Q&A for both of these wonderful female founders at the end of both presentations. So hold on to your questions. We will have time for that at the end. Take it away, Zhafira.
All right, thank you. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right. Aloha, everyone, and selamat pagi to my friends who are watching from Indonesia. I hope you're all well. First of all, I would like to thank the East West Center and Blue Startups for having me today. My name is Zhafira Loebis, and I'm the co-founder of Babylonia.com. Before talking about what we do during the pandemic, I would like to give you a little bit of information about my businesses. The first is Babylonia. The second one is Super Sewa, and the youngest baby is called Bioma. So in 2014, when we were pregnant with our first child, my husband and I started making this list of baby equipment that we had to buy. And we were shocked to find out how expensive they are and how they're only used for a short period of time. So we thought it is so inefficient if all parents had to buy all these stuff. And we also thought that if only there was a way that people could rent instead of buy, I bet parents would love to have that option. By renting, parents can save money and also save storage space at home. And so we set out our mission to make parenting easier and help other parents. As a solution to our problem, we launched our first baby that is called Babylonia. We started out by renting out 8 of our own baby's equipment to test the market. We then purchased more baby equipment and rent them out to our customers. It's a very simple business model. We grew through word of mouth as we had no advertising budget, and everything was funded by our personal savings. In the first year, Babylonia were able to serve 1,000 customers by the end of the first year. But we were always looking for ways to increase our impact. We wanted to grow the business, but we stumbled upon a huge problem. We were running out of cash. Inventory is costly to procure, but at the same time, our customers started contacting us and saying, hey, you know, we have all these baby equipment unused, unutilized, and they're all piling up in their homes. So we thought, maybe we can grow by utilizing other people's unused assets. So we switched our business model from a conventional rental business into a curated marketplace. With this, we're entering the sharing economy space. We started collecting unused baby equipment from our customers' homes and rent them out on our platform. We would then share the revenue with the customers. It was a win-win solution. As for Babylonia, we were able to get free inventory, and for the parents, we helped turn their unused items into additional income. This enabled us to grow and move to a larger warehouse and stay independent. In 4 years, with just a little bit of personal funds and by utilizing a lot of other people's unused assets, we were able to serve 6,000 families in Jakarta and 3 of its surrounding cities. Well, we also got quite a little bit of media coverage. Our model attracted the attention of mainstream media here in Indonesia, and it also opened up the doors for Babylonia to receive grants from the Indonesian government as well as the East West Center. So thank you. And then we still wanted to serve more family. We looked into the competitive landscape and saw that many rental businesses have started popping up all around Indonesia, which was great. We thought that if we could grow together, we can grow the market together, and therefore we can serve more parents together with our rental service. However, these rental companies were having trouble growing. Most of them were stay-at-home moms making side income and had no experience scaling up. So we thought maybe we could help them. And that is how our sister company, Supersewa, was born. Supersewa is a software as a service business, but we also build a community of rental businesses through this channel. It gives small rental owners the technology to operate their business and automate as much as manual operational work possible. And it has been profitable since the first month of operations and is now used by almost 200 rentals in more than 50 cities in Indonesia. Last year, I was given the opportunity to go back to Honolulu by the East-West Center to share an update on Babylonia. And I shared with the audience that we have managed to serve 60,000 families in 2019. And now I am very happy to let you know and give you an update that we have now served 85,000 families together in Indonesia. But you guessed it, we wanted to help even more parents. So we studied our rental industries and our own and found a fundamental flaw that is holding back all the rental players. The problem is inventory. Inventory is expensive and is mainly for retail and is not actually suitable for rental. There's also almost no after-sales service here in Indonesia, which is very important to us rental businesses. So last year, we pivoted. We decided to diversify and try something new to be able to provide rental companies with inventory that is suitable for long-term sustainability and profit. So we created another business, and it's called Bioma, from the word biome. Through Bioma, we design children's toys based on the data we acquired from Babylonia and Supersewa. So this is how Bioma works. We order them from local carpenters and workshops and factories, and we distribute the items to other rental companies. The rental companies will then rent out the toys to their customers. And after the rental is finished, the customers will return the items to the rental partners for them to rent out again to the next customers. The rental partners will provide Bioma with revenue sharing. And if the items need reparation, the partner will send them to Bioma and Bioma will process the repair. And after it's repaired, we will distribute the items back again to the rental partners and the cycle repeats. By making sure an item can be used and reused for a long time, Bioma is entering the so-called circular economy. We are now working with 7 rental partners based in 4 cities. And then COVID happened. In March, the government of Indonesia applied the large-scale social restriction policy, initially for 2 weeks. So Babylonia, we've voluntarily stopped our operations for 2 weeks to help flatten the curve. But then in April, we had to resume operation with updated health and safety protocol in place. And during these difficult times, in line with our mission to help other parents, we thought that there must be a lot of healthcare workers who had to leave their children at home in order to work on the front lines. Our cash was limited, but we had a lot of toys in our warehouse. So we decided to start this initiative to provide free toy rental service for healthcare workers. Initially, we aimed to serve 10 healthcare workers and hope to be able to ease their minds a little bit when working by giving their children a new kind of toy to play with. We launched this initiative on our Instagram page. To our surprise, in just 1 day, we received registrations from over 100 healthcare workers. We were a little bit sad at the time, knowing that we could not be able to serve all of them. However, something else happened. Our customers started contacting us, asking how they could help and whether they could donate cash so that we can provide more free toy rental service to as many health workers as possible. Not only that, fellow SMEs whose businesses were also impacted by the pandemic reached out and asked whether they could donate their products and send them to Babylonia to be distributed to the healthcare workers. As of now, we have distributed 580 items to healthcare workers. which consists of free toy rentals, children's snacks, books, wooden toys, sensory play kits, and also multivitamins for the healthcare workers. So what started as a small initiative to help 10 healthcare workers and their families also created a new revenue stream for Babylonia. This new revenue stream amounted to 30% of our monthly revenue and greatly helped our cash flow. Up until now, we have had 0 layoffs and we have been able to pay our team's full salary on time every month. With regard to our rental business community, we were always also thinking of ways we could do to help other rental companies grow during this difficult time. And on this issue, we decided to increase the production of wooden toys at Bioma and distribute them free and give free inventory for fellow rental companies and share the revenue. We hope that this can help our fellow rental businesses to get new inventory and grow, especially during these difficult times. So even under the stress of the global pandemic and other limitations, to us, we have always managed to stay resilient by always going back to why we started doing the business in the first place. That is to help other parents and make parenting easier. Thank you very much.